After yesterday's dramatic sittings at Parliament that saw President Kenyatta's proposals sail through, a section of MPs threatened to go to court and others accused the House leadership of rigging and intimidation. But what do Kenyans have to say now that the bill has been signed into law by President Kenyatta? Take a look.
Maisha ya Kenya itakuwa ngumu. Wakenya wataumia na wakae tayari kuumia. Na wale wanaumiza ni wabunge wale waliwachagua ndio wanaumiza. Sio Uhuru ndio anaumiza. Sio hao wenyewe ndio wanataka kuumia. Future ya Kenya, Wakenya wataumia, waweke mikanda tayari wakijua kwamba wataumizwa kiuchumi na wabunge wao ndio wameumiza. Wabunge ile kitu walikuwa kitakikana ni kwamba kujua kwamba kama hatutaongezea pesa hii, hiyo 8% ama ile 16% ilikuwa imepitishwa miaka kadhaa iliyopita. Je, ni mikakati gani zitafuatwa ili kupata ushuru kwa Mkenya na itaumiza Mkenya? Already wa Kenya wameumia na ni wabunge wameumiza wa Kenya.
When they just decide to increase that tax, it will be just a burden to their citizen, the normal citizens, you know. No, no one who is just going to be happy with that increment, you know. So I would just propose that they would look for another means to raise up that revenue instead of just putting more burden on the citizens, you know. I think that's what I can say about that.
Life will be really hard for us Kenyans because they've just taxed everything, and it will just make things difficult for everyone, and for literally everyone.
It is going to cause an immediate pain to the common mwananchi, me included. But I believe that we will suffer short-term pain, but for long-term gain. Because I believe the taxation may go towards investments to provide better services, for the common mwananchi. And I think in the long term, we will be gaining instead of paining.
In terms of the taxation, I think it's a necessity because I assume the government is trying to collect funds by every means possible. Definitely life is going to be difficult, and we hope maybe it won't last for a very long time, maybe 6, 4, 5, 1 year, then they go back to the usual rate that it was before.
Kama mimi mama naona hata ngawa mmesukisa hiyo mafuta kichini kidogo, mumeongeza hii mafuta ingine ya taa na vitu vingine imeongezeka. Sasa sioni kama sisi wa Kenya, hasa sana akina wamama wale tunajitafutia, sioni kama hiyo kupunguza kwa hiyo mafuta peke yake na muongeze vitu vingine, na hii Kenya tunaenda wapi? Sasa sisi kama wa Kenya tunataka vitu vikuje chini ili tuweze kujiendeleza na maisha. Hatuoni tutaenda wapi na tutafanya nini. Ni heli hiyo vitu vingine tufanyiwe vizuri ili hasa tuone Kenya inaenda wapi.
My point of view is that yesterday's proceedings, I can say that the politicians are kind of childish for acting that way. And the next thing is that the taxation is not good anyway. Because we have to pay the loans that we borrowed, but the tax is so high. But now it's over. We have no option. We just have to live with it. And maybe in the near future, let's say our kids, not us, will have a better life. But for us right now, we have to pay our debts. Because currently, every kid who's born has a debt of 100,000. That is not good because I know that I have a debt of 100,000. And if this continues, then our country will be unsafe. And all I can say that we should stop borrowing loans right now, because the more we borrow, the more you have to pay. And if you borrow any more loans, how are we going to pay them? Right now, there's higher taxes, because the more we borrow, the more life becomes harder for us, for the common mwananchi.
They have been taxed beyond taxable capacity. You know, there's what we call taxable capacity. And there's, if you tax beyond capacity, you mean they will not develop. the incentive for investment is also dying because you cannot work so that you pay tax. Life will be unbearable for a common wananchi because now if the energy, cost of energy is so high, and every sector will need energy. So you see, the common man will be unbearable. They should find a way and a means of raising revenue other than overtaxing people. See that?
Yesterday I followed the proceedings, and I think most of the few of the MPs that were probably against the bill, they are fighting for common mwananchi. But the more who passed the bill yesterday, they are fighting for themselves. Even though we are being taxed a lot, we are taxed and it goes to few people's pockets, not actually to pay the debts. I know I can die before even the debts are finished, and still my kid who is unborn will be paying the same debts because of corruption. But if we stop corruption, then it means we can pay the debts even if it's 2 years or 3 years, we finish, and then we go on with normal life.